The problem that we're going to be doing is finding the derivative of the function y equals x times hyperbolic sine of x squared. Now since this function has x being multiplied by hyperbolic sine of x squared, we have to use the product rule to find the derivative. So the product rule is written as f of x times g prime of x plus f prime of x times g of x. So for this function, we'll have f of x equals x and g of x equals hyperbolic sine of x squared. So to start, we'll have y prime, which is how the derivative of y can be denoted, equals. So for our f of x, we have x now we have to find g prime of x, which is the derivative of hyperbolic sine of x squared. Now since we have a function within this function, we'll have to use the chain rule. So over here, the chain rule is written as f prime of g of x times g prime of x. So basically, it's just saying the derivative of the outside function plus what's inside of it times the derivative of the inside function. So with that, we have first f prime of g of x will be derivative of hyperbolic sine of x squared. So derivative of hyperbolic sine is just hyperbolic cosine. Then we have our x squared. Now for the derivative of the inside function, we have x squared, so using the power rule, the derivative of that is 2x. So times 2x. Now we have that first part plus. Now we need the derivative of f of x. So derivative of x is just simply 1. We'll go down here. Times g of x, so we just have hyperbolic sine of x squared. Now we can simplify this a little bit more, so we'll have y prime. So just looking at the first part, the f of x times g prime of x, we can multiply the 2x and x together, and since we're multiplying variables, we just add the exponents, so we'll have 2x squared times hyperbolic cosine of x squared and then plus, and now anything times 1 is just itself, so this is hyperbolic sine of x squared. So now we have the derivative of y equals x times hyperbolic sine of x squared is equal to 2x squared times hyperbolic cosine x squared plus hyperbolic sine x squared.